Hi, Angie. How are you today?
Hi, I'm great. I'm doing great.
Good, awesome. And thank you for doing this. And I just wanted to welcome you to tell you your story and share your story with our patients to inspire them. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm great with doing that.
Good, good. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you come to my practice and how's your journey been so far?
Well, I am seeing a cardiologist and have been for many years. And I've got a list of health issues that I've been dealing with. Some are genetic, some are not. And I've always struggled with weight. And my cardiologist is not happy with the weight gain because it's not good for my heart. And so he referred me to you, and I thought I'd give it a shot.
Okay, good, good. So since you started with working with me, so, what was the starting point? What other programs you've started in the past? Or tell us a little bit about maybe first how you're doing since you started the program, what impact it has made on your progress.
Well, when I came to you, my thought was to get a quick fix. I was hoping that you would give me, some miracle pill and I could lose the weight really fast. And, of course I can't, I can't do that, and so I was a little, I didn't know much about the program that you offered. I've tried many other programs, but I'll tell you, within the first week of going plant-based, I within the first week felt different. I felt like I was back to starting to become the real me.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds kind of crazy, but
It doesn't. That's the truth.
but yeah, but my mood was better. I felt like my mind was becoming clear. It was I couldn't believe it. And since then, it's been about a month. And since then, I cannot believe how much better in 1 month that I feel. I've really tried hard. I have not I've been committed to it. I thought I'm gonna give this a shot. And coming to see you, every week makes me accountable to you, which is the first time for me that I've had someone face to face. And so that makes all the difference, because the online programs are good, but for me, I guess that was the missing piece.
Right, absolutely. And then you've been very committed. And tell me a little bit more about how your family is going through the change, because now you are their inspiration and you're trying to inspire them. So that's the most interesting part of your amazing story that I want to hear.
Yeah. So my husband and I are empty nesters. We have adult children and we have grandchildren. And so he, could afford to lose a little bit of weight and get healthy. And I was really concerned for him. And so after seeing you the first time, I came home and I was trying to explain it to him. And I wanted him to do the research, but I thought, well, we're just going to get started. Mm-hmm. And he was committed, he knew I was serious about it. And so we've both been doing it together and have been having a lot of fun with it, new recipes. And he was a little hesitant at first. He was like, you know, all these things, I can't have meat. And I was like, no, but now we don't miss it at all.
Right.
It's been, both of us are just so surprised, and he is feeling so much better. He looks fabulous. And then, you know, I've been talking to my kids and my grandkids, and they also have some health issues, not necessarily weight issues, but health issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just seeing now that it can, it's more than weight loss.
Right.
It's way more than weight loss. And that is the piece that I'm really excited about.
Yes, and it's more of a lifestyle. Like,
Yeah.
you're changing your lifestyle and you're having fun with it. That's the most important part, right?
Yeah.
And I guess, you know, how's your energy level, sleep level with what you're doing?
Well, prior to this, I didn't sleep very well. I was up during the night. I had night sweats. I'd wake up not feeling great. And I always napped during the day. I work from home. And so it was, you know, I'd get to where I wasn't feeling good during the day and I'd take a quick nap. Now, my gosh, I sleep so good, like a rock. And sometimes I go to bed and then all of a sudden it's like morning and I realize that I have not waken up. I didn't wake up during the night. I have not napped. So I'm excited about that. I thought about that the other day, that I have not napped. I mean, these naps sometimes can make you feel like an old lady.
Well, you're not.
and so I have not napped.
Well,
so I'm sleeping so good. And the night sweats, I've not had night sweats. And it's incredible. The changes are incredible. Every day I see something different.
And then that's like the plant-based is what you chose. Of course, there's some other alternatives. If somebody doesn't want to go completely plant-based, we can you know, it out for them. You chose that route. But since you're doing plant-based, and if you know, any of our audience here wants to convert to plant-based at some point, how easy or hard it is for you to incorporate it in your daily practice?
You know, it was way easier than I thought it was going to be. When I left your office, I thought, wow, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know if I can do this, but it was just way easier than I thought. I started doing some research. You had sent me some links. Mm-hmm. I started looking up, like, what does this mean? What is whole food plant-based? So I started looking it up, and a lot of the recipes, like, I took my regular recipes and converted those to plant-based. It was so easy. And I couldn't believe it. And we don't miss, we go to the store, we have fun going to and buying all the fruits and vegetables and the whole grains and just making these new recipes. I've had my granddaughters over and we've made new recipes, and it's been a lot easier than I thought.
It is. Yeah, and I think what you make it a lot of fun yourself as well. You are completely into it, and as you said in the beginning, we all have our doubts, and then you just have to trust the process, and which you did, and you feel great now. And it's more like a lifestyle. You're not on a deprived or any very restricted diet. You know, plant-based chose after consideration, right? Do you feel deprived, or do you feel starved, or any of these?
No, not at all. Matter of fact, sometimes I don't feel hungry during the day. Mm-hmm. I used to graze during, all day long. I was just grazing on stuff in the kitchen. And now, I can eat, and I find that I'm not eating as much as I used to. And I'm full, and I think for me, because I'm feeling so much better every day, it's exciting, and I my husband and I are like, we've already discussed, like, this is it for us. Like, this is our journey.
Didn't tell me that yet.
Yes. And we're so excited because we were going down a rough path with our health.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we weren't getting any younger, but I'll tell you what, we feel so much younger.
Yeah.
You know, it's the craziest thing how just going plant-based can change in a month. This is just a month.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I really admire you for your commitment. You have to know that. And it doesn't take much. Like you said, you made a very valid point saying that you take your own recipe and, you know, add a little twist to it, make it fun, make it creative. It's not time consuming, right? And you're learning these. And then this becomes a lifestyle. That's where I think we can make the impact in terms of long-term changes, right? And then one other question I get, and then we can probably answer this for the audience together, is with plant-based, you won't get as much proteins, right? We've talked about it briefly, but I tell all my patients there's so much plant-based protein that you can have, and you know there's no scarcity of protein in plant-based nutrition if you choose that route, right?
Yeah, I thought about that too. And I thought, you know, is that going to be good for me, you know, because my first thought was, how can you live on no protein?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am surprised. Almost everything we make has protein in it. You know, there's ways to add protein. And so I don't feel deprived with the protein at all. There's so many recipes. I'm shocked at all the recipes that I have found. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever be able to try them all because there's so many. And there's desserts. Like, my husband was like, because he's a sweet eater.
Yeah.
And there's so many desserts, and they're sweet. You know, it's just, we don't miss the meat at all, or the dairy. We don't miss the dairy.
Or the sugar, because you're getting it from non-processed, the regular, you know, for example, sweet potatoes or pumpkins, they have dates, you know, you have all these fruits and vegetables which have natural sugar and they taste amazing, you know. They come with the plethora of flavors that they have rather than just sweet.
Yeah.
Right?
My grandkids have been trying some of these recipes, and they love them. They love them. And they're like, we want to stay at Mimo's house so we can eat all this good food she's got. And so I'm trying to convert my daughter and son-in-law's house too. And so, we love the food, and it's fun to have all the fruits and vegetables and make healthy food, you know?
Absolutely. And then reading the, food labels, it's not even needed now because really, it doesn't say sodium whatever or, potassium this or all these preservatives that are on there. It's like if you're eating a banana, the ingredient is banana. There's no thinking about it, right? Or if it's an apple or avocado, it's just that. And then, so as long as if you can afford organic, you do that, or frozen. So there's so many little tips that you can follow, and it's affordable. That's another thing. It doesn't need to be, even coming to our clinic, since we accept insurance, and then what you do, it's not, it is very cost effective. You can do your take on it.
Yeah, I'm excited to go back to my cardiologist so that he can see the difference. I'm looking forward to seeing him. I always kind of dreaded it because he would, the test results were never good. My blood pressure was high all the time. Sorry about that. And so I'm excited to go back to him.
And I'm excited to
See.
see, your journey going forward. So, yay!
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Angie, for taking time out today and sharing your story. I hope you can inspire a lot more patients, and I can work with them together to inspire. And then, I'm pretty sure there's so many patients who are going to be like, oh, I want to be that story.
I hope so. It's really been amazing for me and my family.
Absolutely. And thank you. I love it. Every word you say is so amazing. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Angie.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.